morning. Happy Wednesday. I look like this because road trip. I'm heading home. Before we get into today, let's go over last night. So last night, you guys saw that I was getting the Italian shorty hoagie from Wawa. It's at 11 points. Score. I had 19. I got a bag of pirate ass. I was at 15 points. I was having 4 to like carry over, make up for anything that I had that maybe I didn't count correctly. Maybe I was a point or 2 off on the coffee. So I go to add in the oil because I did get like a little bit of oil and vinegar. I don't count vinegar. There's no points in vinegar. So the oil, a little bit of oil, because that's what I got. You have like oil, extra oil, a little bit of oil, a little bit of oil. That was 2. So I'm like, all right, whatever. And then it dawns on me, I'm like, I don't think they count cheese. I think it's 11 points just for the meat and the roll. And I'll be damned if I wasn't right. So the cheese, because I got provolone, only acceptable cheese on an Italian. Sorry for the sun if it's bad, you guys. I'm sorry. But it is behind me. And you're really getting a very flattering angle of me. I could sit like I do when I'm at home and just sit like this. There we go. I'll sit like this for you. How's that? I wish I could like prevent this from coming through. Maybe I can like put like a sticker over it or something when I get to do the editing. 7 points for provolone cheese because it's the only acceptable cheese on an Italian hoagie. So there was that, and then I wanted something to drink at my sister's, and I didn't feel like having Crystal Light, which is what she drinks. The first thing I grabbed was just Italian soda. That's not right. Orange soda. So I actually measured it out. Like I just poured it into a cup, and then I saw a measuring cup. So I'm like, I'm gonna see. And it was 3 ounces, so that was 3 points. So I used some weeklies, and that's okay. I still have 30-something weeklies left. And it's halfway through the week. I weigh in 3 days. So even if for some reason I don't lose this week, honest to God, I am so happy with myself. I got to go on a little road trip, all alone, by the way, which is a big feat for me. Like, that's something. For somebody who has, like, anxiety of unknown places, and especially on the way home, because for some unknown reason, like, I kept going through Maryland, and I was like, why is it not taking me towards Washington, D.C.? I'm like, this is super weird. And then I looked at like the actual directions, and I'll be damned if it's not taking me through Tennessee. I've never been to Tennessee other than like the airport for 5 minutes. So I'm kind of excited to drive through, and it got me there at the same time. And I avoid DC, and I'm pretty sure I avoided Atlanta as well, because if I'm not mistaken, Tennessee should take me right to the top of Alabama, and I should be able to drive right down. So I'm very excited. Food today. I've been up since like 3:45. I woke up. I went to bed last night around 11:15. I was talking to Ethan for a little bit. And my sister's apartment complex has their heat on because they control the heat in the apartments. It was like 1,000 degrees in her house. I was like, oh my God. So I had him turn the air on. Passed out cold. And then I wound up waking up at like 3:40. No, I woke up at 3:30. And then I like hit snooze for a half hour. So I left it at like 5:04, a little, between like 5:04 and 4. Went to Wawa, got a cup of coffee. I'm going to count that as 2 points. I had the Witch's Brew Alani New, which is 0. And I got some fruit. I got a large mixed fruit, which was like cantaloupe, honeydew, grapes, pineapple. I was at about half a tank, so I'm like, you know what? I kind of got to pee. There's a Wawa. I was in Manassas. So I real quick was like, all right, there's a Wawa. It's a mile and a half. So stopped at that Wawa, messaged Erin. I was like, I'm like right near you. And talked to her for a couple minutes. Filled up, got gas in my hand, smell. And now I'm back on the road. When I was at Wawa, I did get another cup of coffee, another 2 points. And grapes, because Wawa grapes hit different, man. They hit different, for sure. So fruit in the morning. No idea what I'm going to have for my lunch, because it's 8 o'clock in the morning. And and I'm nomming on some grapes. So I'm not even thinking about lunch. But yeah, I should be home by about 9 o'clock tonight. I'm going to drive the straight 16 hours unless I get too tired. There we go. I really look lovely. Even David's like, drive until you can't drive. He's like, if you make it home, you make it. If you wind up being like too tired, like you're nodding off, pull over. He's like, find a hotel room, deal with the aftermath, having to call out of work again tomorrow. Because I had to call out today, Monday, and Sunday. So that was fun. But I don't know. My mom was happy to see me. And that's all that matters. It made her feel better about being in the hospital. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to listen to some Preston and Steve because I downloaded the MMR app so I could listen to that. Then I have some YouTube videos that I downloaded, some Mythical Kitchen and Good Mythical Morning. And I also downloaded the John Cryer book to listen to. So hopefully I can listen to that as well today, and that's a decent read. Leanna told me to read Scar Tissue by Anthony Kiedis, and I listened to like the sample download, but Ryder Strong reads it. And for those of you who don't know who Ryder Strong is, he played Sean in Boy Meets World. And I want the actual author to read the book. I can't listen to Sean from Boy Meets World talk about Anthony Kiedis' drug use. You know what I mean? So I didn't get that one. If I want to read that, like I'll actually buy the book. But I do really want to start reading more, and it was even one of my New Year's resolutions, and I failed miserably. It is so pretty out here. Like, it's all mountainous. I'm going to go and drive and listen to things, and I will talk to you throughout the day. I still have like 14 hours, so wish me luck. You're in portrait mode. It's 9:22. It's pirate ass time. I'm getting a little hungry, and I'm also losing focus. This will help me focus. I know that sounds weird, but I don't have a drink. I stopped at McDonald's to pee, and the friggin' lobby was closed, so I had to go to a random gas station. They did have the swirly pop bang, but I didn't buy it. I'm looking for the chocolate bang. Somebody told me about it. Was it Lisa? Her name was Lisa. It's supposed to be like Yoo-hoo. I'm scared of it, but also intrigued. Time to eat some ass. I have never in my life been this hungry. I don't know if it's because I'm exhausted or what, but I'm starving. Like, honest to God, stomach growling hungry. I have had the fruit that I had at like 4:30. No, I don't think I started to eat that till I was in Maryland. So maybe like 5:30, 6 o'clock. Then I got to another Wawa and I had more fruit. And now it is 11:10. I'm somehow 7 hours in and still have like, I'm still in Virginia. I don't know why, but I got off and there's a Starbucks. So I got a reduced fat turkey bacon sandwich for 6 points. Oh, it's so good. I've also had 2 bags of, it was like licked everywhere. 2 bags of Pirate Booty. Yes, 2 bags. We may be using some weeklies today because I only have 20 points left and it's 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm so tired. It hurts. I don't know why. Like, I did this just fine the other day. Just fine. I guess because it's the way back. So if I feel myself really starting to like fade, I might just talk to you guys. But for right now, I just went and got Starbucks. I also got a nitro cold brew because the caffeine hits your system faster. I might call my friend Leanna and just chat with her, but I am going to get gas because this is the cheapest that I've seen it at $3.09 a gallon. And go from there. I peed in Starbucks, so I'll have to pee in a gas station. But as promised, I'm going to well-lit areas. And I tried to pee in a McDonald's earlier, but the McDonald's was closed. It's a whole thing. I'm gonna get me some chaos. At the gas station, I grabbed a banana for later, a bottle of water, and a cold energy drink. I'm pretty much just gonna caffeinate myself to get all the way through. $23 to fill my tank from half a tank. And I saved 3 cents because I'm a Shell member or whatever. I don't know. I put in my phone number and it gave me 3 cents off per gallon. I don't know where I'm going. I gotta use the chips. Just look at the beauteousness that is Route 681 Burgundy Lane. I don't know. I'm at mile marker 56 on Route 81. I'm still in Virginia. But look how pretty. Like, I am definitely, I didn't realize this until I was 38, but I am definitely a mountain girl. I'm not a beach girl. I'm not a lake girl. I like to look and be in mountains. Super weird. So I'm at a gas station. I stopped at Love's. I'm somewhere in Tennessee. I got this fajita chicken and cheese taco thinking it would be the less of all the evils in there. It's 8 points. So we're definitely going to be using some of our weeklies today. I also got a big ass thing of grapes that I can't stop eating. Like I'm just constantly hungry. This thing isn't even big. Like, this is clearly a gas station taco. It's hot though. A little dry. So with everything I ate today, including my goldfish, I had 8 points when I got home. I ordered sushi, and all of this is 7 points. So I only had 1 point left. I'm surprised I actually made it. So 4-day road trip, and I stayed within my points. Yay.